Namaste, yogis. Katie here with Phoenix the Cat for a chakra flow. Today we're going to be doing a strong Vinyasa flow for the three lower chakras, the root, sacral, and solar plexus. All three of these chakras are what keep us grounded and present and focused in here and now. So to begin, we're going to need just 2 blocks as props. And when you're ready, you can come on down to your mat and take a comfortable seat and close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths, inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your nose, breathing into your belly. Begin to roll your shoulders forwards. And switching the direction, rolling the shoulders backwards. Letting the shoulders find some stillness, and then taking an inhale, lengthening through the back, and taking an exhale. Right hand comes behind, left hand on the right knee, twist, look behind you. Good, inhale, come forward, and exhale, reverse your seated twist. Breathe in to come back through center. Let that breath go, and then take another inhale, lift your arms all the way up over your head. Reaching up, relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your face. Bring your hands together, take an exhale. Draw your hands down to the center of the heart. Pause here. These next few quiet moments you can use to set an intention for your practice. Maybe that intention is empowerment, or connection, or focus, whatever feels right for you today. After you set your intention, lower your forehead down towards your hands. Send your gratitude towards your intention to seal it into place. Lift your head back up, and we're going to start off with the legs in front of us today. Bending the knees and hinging backwards, moving the arms towards the sides and lifting up the feet, finding boat pose. Starting off with a strong, active pose for the core today. Take a few breaths here. Firing up the abdominals. One more inhale. And exhale, lower the feet down. Draw the feet in closer to the hips. Bring your hands behind you. Press your hands and feet down. Take an inhale. Scoop the hips up. Press them towards the ceiling for reverse tabletop. Good. With your exhale, hips lower down. Swing your legs out to the side. Find regular tabletop position, stacking your joints. Letting your inhale bring your chest forward and drop your belly. Letting your exhales round your back and tuck your tailbone. Flowing through cat and cow pose, moving with your own breath. Going as fast or as slow as you want to, whatever feels right. Take one more round of each pose. And bring your spine to a neutral position. Grab onto your blocks. Bring them onto their lowest height. And bring them right underneath your palms, keeping your fingers spread nice and wide and bringing the shoulders over the wrists. Tuck your toes underneath. Lift up the knees. Tuck in your bandhas here, activating Mula Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha. If your elbows tend to hyperextend, add a soft bend. If you feel good here, feel free to inhale for lifted cow and exhale, lifted cat. Last round. Bringing the back straight, lowering the knees down and untucking the toes. You can move the blocks off to the side for later. Lower down onto the forearms next. Bring the feet behind you and tuck the toes, lifting up for forearm plank. Holding here. 3 breaths. Keep your bandhas nice and active. And with your next exhale, push your head back and walk your feet in, finding dolphin pose. Exhale, lower your knees down, untuck your toes, lift up, bringing your arms up above your head in a kneeling position, and exhale, bring your hands down to heart center for Vajrasana. And inhale with the arms back up. And exhale, hands come down, walk them forward, spread your fingers. Bring your knees back and tuck your toes. Lift the knees up, exhale, press the hips all the way back for downward facing dog. Warm up the backs of the legs, lowering the heels down, lifting them back up, either one heel at a time or both heels at the same time. Play with moving with your breath, inhaling to move up and exhaling to move down. We'll be keeping that same breath sequence throughout our practice. Take a pause here in downward dog. Inhale, feet together. Lift up the right leg. And exhale, right knee bends. Pull forward, knee to the chest. Step the foot forward between your hands. Take an inhale, rise up to the tips of your fingers. Take an exhale, bring your left foot up to meet the right. Inhale, halfway lifting up. And exhale, forward fold. Gentle bend in your knees, tilt the hips forward. Inhale, coming all the way up to standing. Sweep the arms up above the head, lift the gaze. Exhale, draw your hands down to the heart. Activating Ujjayi breath, slightly constricting the back of the throat. Making the exhale sound like the waves of the ocean. Keeping Ujjayi breath for the rest of our practice, if we can. Take an inhale, open the eyes, lift the arms up, lift the gaze. And exhale, fold all the way down to forward fold. Inhale, bring the fingertips in front. Halfway lift up the back and create some space. Scoot the feet back, bend the knees, plant the hands. Inhale, stepping back, plank pose. Exhale, lowering all the way down to the body, playing with lowering down in one straight line. Sliding the hands back. Inhaling up, Bhujangasana. Use your exhale to move through slow motion, lowering down as slowly as we can. Sometimes it's more challenging to go slow. Dipping the forehead down, tucking the toes underneath. Inhale, press up to plank. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Taking an inhale, bringing your feet together, lifting up left leg, toes pointed down towards the floor. Exhale, pull the knee into the chest, step the foot through. Inhaling up to the fingertips. Exhale, right foot stepping up. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands down to the heart. Inhaling, arms extend up above the head. Exhale, knees bend, hips sink down for Utkatasana. Fingers reaching up, shoulders relax down, core hugging in towards the spine. Take another breath in here. And exhale, folding down through prayer, finding forward fold. Inhale, hands in front, coming up to the tips of the fingers. Exhale, knees bend, plant the hands, stepping back plank. Coming to the belly for cobra, or exhaling, elbows hug in, hover the chest, chaturanga. Inhaling, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, rolling back to downward dog. Making this a strong and active downward dog, pressing each finger down, hugging in the belly, pressing the feet down. Beautiful job. Breathe in, bring the feet together, lift up your right leg. And exhale, step the foot forward, bringing it between the hands, lower your left knee down. Squeeze your legs together, inhale, lift up, Anjaneyasana. Clasp your hands, extend the pointer fingers and the thumbs, shifting your drishti up towards the ceiling, challenging your balance here, moving those hips forward. Beautiful. Exhale. Bring your hands down to Anjali Mudra in front of your heart. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee up. Feel free to drop your hands down to frame the foot for this, or lift up. Step the back foot up just a few inches and plant the heel down for Virabhadrasana 1. Lift your arms up. Square your hips forward. Feel your feet press down into the earth here. Feel the back edge of the left foot ground down. Exhale, bring the hands down to frame the right foot, back toes spin forward. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, begin to flow. Chaturanga, up dog or cobra. flowing to downward dog. Stay present with your breath. Feet come together. Take an inhale. Left leg floats up towards the sky. Exhale, pull the left foot forward. Step it through, lower the right knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Finding your mudra above the head. Looking up. Beautiful. Exhale. Hands come down to the heart. Prayer. Right toes tucked, right knee lifts up. Prepare for Virabhadrasana 1. Step the heel down. Lift the arms up. Inhale through the nose. And exhale. Hands come down to the mat. Stepping to plank. Lowering chaturanga with your exhale. Inhaling upward dog. Bring the heart forward. Rolling the shoulders back. Exhale. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Very nice job, my friends. Take your feet, come up onto your toes, bend your knees. Step or hop to the front of your mat. Plant the feet down, inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, Utkatasana. Bend your knees, make sure you can still wiggle your toes. Straightening up through the back. Inhale, straighten out your knees, tuck in your belly, lift your heart. Exhale, come forward. Hands come down to heart center in prayer. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, Utkatasana, sink down. Breathe in here, big breath in. Big breath out, fold forward. Inhale, coming up to fingertips. Exhale, feet slide back, step back, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale, downward dog. We'll be focusing on our standing poses next and our standing poses flows. So take a moment to bring your feet together, preparing and inhaling, right leg lifts. Exhale, step the foot forward. Hop the back foot up just a few inches. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Back heel lifted, hips squared forward, lower belly tucked in, arms reach up. Preparing for Virabhadrasana 3, hands to the heart. Look forward, find your drishti. You're going to hop the back foot up. I'm going to scoot back just a bit so I don't bonk my head on this wall. When you're ready, lift the back leg up, hinge your torso forward. Exhale, bend the right knees and the left toes back down. High lunge. Exhale, pivot to warrior 2. Right knee over the ankle. Looking forward over the right fingertips. 2 breaths here. Inhale. Focusing. Exhale. Breathing in. And with the exhale, drop the hands, straighten out the right leg. Send the right toes towards the long edge of the mat. Heels to the feet just a bit closer together. Turn the heels in. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Sink the knees down, sink the hips down, goddess. Thumbs and pinkies pressed together. Open the fingertips out, lotus mudra. Inhale, reach up here. Giving yourself a lotus crown over the head. And inhale, straighten out the knees, hands to the heart. Scoot the back foot back, spinning the toes towards the long edge of the mat. Spinning the right toes forward, rebending that right knee, warrior 2. With your inhale, bring your hands to your heart. Straighten out the right leg. Spin the back toes forward to face the front of the mat. Feel free to shorten your stance, bringing the back foot up just a bit. Take an inhale. Lift up your arms. As you exhale, we're going to fold down a pyramid. We're going to soft bend in that right knee. Protecting that joint. Bring the hands all the way down to front of the foot or to the blocks. Press back. Straighten out the right leg without locking the knee. Relax your head. Breathing in here. Exhale, bend your right knee. Your back heel is going to lift up. Scoot the toes back so you can find a lunge. Scoot the right foot over towards the side of the mat. Bring both hands to the inside of the right foot for lizard pose. Staying lifted here for just a moment. With your next breath out, gently bring that left knee down. Untuck your left toes. If this is enough, then stay here. If you want a little bit more, move down with your exhale, coming to your forearms. That right knee is going to want to come over to the right side. Keep it hugging in towards your midline. Pressing those right toes down. Relax your face. See where you can bring in some softness into this pose. Relaxing into it. With your next inhale, bring your hands underneath, lift yourself back up. Scoot the right foot over between the hands, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee up. We're going to move to Skandasana from here. So the right foot is going to come over to an angle, and the left foot is going to come down, spin the left toes up, bring the heel down. Bring your hands to the inside of the right knee, hands in prayer. Feel free to look over to your left. Also feel free to keep your hands down for a little bit of stability here. Inhale here. Exhale, walk your hands forward, bring your back foot down, spin the toes forward, framing the foot with the hands. Inhale, step it back, plank pose. Exhale, flow, chaturanga, upward dog. Holding upward dog, recover for just a moment. Letting it stretch out that right leg. Exhale, flow back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Preparing for the opposite side. I'm scooting back just a bit to give myself some room for that warrior three. Take an inhale, feet together. Left leg comes up. Exhale, foot steps through. Position the back foot for high lunge. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands down to the heart. Finding your drishti for warrior three. Pop the back foot up, hinge forward. It's going to be a close call here, but I'm just making it with my head. Hooray. Breathe here. Focusing your eyes. Prepare to transition to high lunge. Bend your left knee. Toes come down. Inhale, rise up with the arms. Inhale. Exhale, pivoting to warrior two. Inhale, left leg straightens, hands come to the heart. Heel to the feet closer together. Turn the heels in and the toes out. Inhale, lift up the hands, lift your gaze. Exhale, sink the hands down, sink the knees out to the side. Goddess. Finding Lotus Mudra. Lifting it up above the crown. Take an inhale and an exhale here. And inhale. Legs straighten out, sink the hands down to the heart. Pivot the back toes. Rebending that left knee. Warrior two. Inhale, straighten out the left leg, hands to the heart. Bend the left knee just a bit so that the back toes can hop forward. Positioning for pyramid pose. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, finding your fold with a gentle bend in the left knee. Coming down as far as comfortable for you. This is an intense pose. Feel free to modify. Inhale, begin to lift up the torso, bend the left knee. Bring the right toes back a bit, scooting the left foot to the long edge of the mat, hands to the inside of the left foot, lizard pose. Lowering the right knee down whenever you're ready. And if and when you want to go further, use your exhale to lower down to the forearms. Sleeping lizard. With your next inhale, lift yourself back up onto your hands. If you are in sleeping lizard, lift up your back knee. Bring your left foot back in between the hands. Prepare for Skandasana. Bring your hands, walking them over to the right. Bring the left foot at an angle. And then begin to sink the right heel down. Sink the hips over to the left side. Find prayer pose. Look to the right. Soften your gaze here. See if you can bring a little bit more softness to your breath. Maybe a little bit more length in your inhales and your exhales. Inhale, begin to bring your hands forward, plant the back foot down, spin the toes forward, step back plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Pausing for a moment, really roll that heart forward. Exhale, press back, downward dog. With your next breath out, walk your hands back a couple of inches towards your feet, shortening your downward dog. Take a breath in. Plant the left hand down. And with your exhale, reach back with the right hand. Grab the left leg, twist to the left. Beautiful. Inhale, release, come forward. Exhale, left hand binds with the right leg, twist to the right. Inhale, release. Walk the hands forward, find your downward dog again. Then inhale up onto your toes, bend your knees. We're gonna hop up to the front for Malasana. Take a jump or step. Toes are gonna be at an angle here. Heels turned in, find prayer, hands at the heart. Bring your elbows in towards the knees, press them in, draw up through your spine. Very nice. If you would like to play with crow pose, if you are familiar with crow, you can take your hands down, lift your hips up, turn the toes in, and bend your elbows, come up onto your toes, bring the knees in towards the triceps, and lift up the feet. Coming back down, just a little baby crow today. Find Malasana. Very nice. We're going to come down for a seat from here. Bring the hands behind. Sink the hips down. We're going to take the legs wide. Inhale, lengthen up through your spine. And with your next exhale, leave a little bend in your knees. Fold forward for wide-legged forward fold. As you take your next breath in, begin to lift your head up and scoot your hands back. We'll take the feet together and bend the knees. Lifting up the toes, I'm going to scoot forward. Take your peace fingers, wrap them around your big toes. With your next inhale, lift your heels up. And begin to open the legs out wide, lifting them up. Helps to have a drishti here for your balance. Lengthen up through your spine. Breathe here. See if you can lift your heart just a little bit more. Keeping that balance. Beautiful. Exhale slow and with control. Bring the soles of the feet together and then lower them down to your mat for Baddha Konasana. Binding with your ankles. Pulling the head up. Lifting up through the back. If you're looking for a little bit less intensity in this pose, you can move your feet further away. If you want more, bring them in closer. Option to hinge forward here and find a forward fold. Bring the forehead towards the toes. Inhale, drawing back up, bring the knees together. And then we're going to bring the hands behind, roll the shoulders back, lift up through the chest. For a little counter pose, and then straighten the legs out here. Lift the chest up just a bit more. If you want to add some bend in your elbows to get some more height in your heart, feel free. Good. Come forward, take an inhale here. And exhale, find a forward fold. Pull your torso closer to your legs. And inhale, begin to come up. Grab your blocks. We're going to move to supported fish pose. Take one of your blocks, bring it on one of the higher heights. This one's going to go right in between our shoulder blades, up the length of our spine. And bring this next one, bring this block horizontal, vertical. This block goes horizontal at the back of the mat to cradle the head. So scoot a little bit closer to your blocks. Begin to lower down. You're going to know if it's in the right place. If it hits at about the middle back, up through the spine. Begin to come down. Feel it move in between the shoulder blades. Feel free to position the horizontal block to cradle the back of the head, however is comfortable for you. Let your shoulders drop down. You can extend your legs, and if you've got the space, it might feel really lovely to take your arms into a T. Wherever you're at, notice your breath. We are winding down the intense part of our practice. So feel free to let your breath get a little bit slower, a little bit lengthier. Also feel free to release your Ujjayi breath and engage the 3-part breath. Inhaling into the belly, rib cage and chest. Exhaling from the belly, rib cage and chest. Spend a few more moments here, focusing your awareness on the center of the chest, paying attention to the beating of your heart. The heart chakra acts as a bridge between our lower 3 chakras, which connect us to earth, and our upper 3 chakras, which connect us to the universe, to the spiritual. Inhaling a deep, long breath here, and exhale, letting it go. Taking an inhale. If your arms are in a T, go ahead and plant them back down by your sides. Press your elbows down. Begin to lift up your torso. Press your hands down, coming up, moving the blocks out of the way. Scoot back or forward so you have enough room to lay down. Take a breath in, and with your exhale, lower down 1 vertebrae at a time. Coming all the way down to the back. We'll take the knees in towards the chest, and with the exhale, we'll drop the knees over to the right, planting that left shoulder down. If you've got the space, feel free to take your arms in a T. Otherwise, you can bring your right hand on top of the left knee. Let your left arm rest down by the side. With your inhale, you can lift your knees back up through center, and exhale, drop them over to the left. Planting that right shoulder down for a supine twist. With your next breath in, slowly lift your knees back up, wrapping your arms around them, knees to the chest. Finding a gentle rock forwards and back or back and forth along your spine. Pausing the next time you come through the center, and then grabbing the outer edges of the feet for happy baby. Holding here or rocking back and forth here. With your next exhale, you can release happy baby and make yourself comfortable for Shavasana. Stretching out the legs, bringing the arms down by the sides, allowing your eyes to close. While you all get comfortable for Shavasana, I'm going to sit up and prepare to send Reiki to all who want it. Reiki is a form of energy healing. It works to balance and cleanse our energy, cleanse our chakras. And today I'll be setting the intention that Reiki be sent to you to support all the work that we just did, working on our lower three chakras. Begin to feel yourself settle down. Feeling your eyelids grow heavy. Feeling your jaw loosen up. And feeling all of your muscles release any tension and become relaxed. Feel your body grow down closer to the mat. Allow it to be pulled down to the earth. As your body rests, let your mind focus on each inhale and each exhale. Take a deep and long inhale. Take a slow and full exhale. Inhale, breathing in your intention. And exhale, letting your intention surround your entire body. Your next breath in, begin to move your fingers and your toes. Slowly make your way onto your right side. When you're ready to come up, press up with your left hand to find a comfortable seat for a brief chakra meditation. Once you are seated, inhale, draw up to the crown of your head, straightening out your back, and bring your awareness to the place where your body meets the earth, to the base of your spine. Visualize a spinning red ball of light at the base of your spine, growing and filling up this space. This energy is your root chakra, the chakra that keeps you grounded and feeling safe, secure, and connected to the earthly experience. Keeping this visualization in your mind's eye, move your awareness up above the root chakra into the lower belly. Visualize a spinning orange ball of light growing here. The Sacral Chakra is what brings us balance in our relationships to others, in our relationships to ourselves. It brings us self-love, expression, and creativity. With your next inhale, move your awareness up into your belly, near your diaphragm. Visualize a spinning yellow ball of light here, the solar plexus chakra. This chakra is our power center. It gives us our sense of identity, our ego, and our confidence. Spend a few more breaths here visualizing the rainbow of red, orange, and yellow in the lower part of your body. With your next exhale, you can let these visuals go. Bring your awareness back into the space that you're in. Come back to the present moment. Once you feel centered, take an inhale, circle your arms up above your head. And exhale, bring your hands down to your heart. Remember the intention that you set for your practice today. I invite you to carry this intention with you off of your mat throughout the rest of your day or week for as long as it serves you. Be sure to send yourself lots of love and gratitude today. And thank you all so much for joining me. Namaste. Hope you all have a beautiful rest of your day and rest of your week. I will see you all next time.